as usual on Monday, we got to start off with an RPGNerdos ship. So, RPGNerdos ship is called, let's see what it's called here. It is called the Unbreakable on thebox.com. It is called the Unbreakable. It looks like a little mini rock ship here. Multiverse is a mod you have not heard in a long, long time. Well, I've avoided playing it for a while because I get frustrated by it, and I haven't had any ships in Multiverse requested in a while. But Tech Diff sent me one, and I tried to set it up this morning, and Multiverse keeps getting more and more complicated, so I don't know how to set it up with my setup where I'm able to play vanilla and non-multiverse, but yes, hyperspace, but older versions of hyperspace ships. It's just a cluster trying to make it work. So this ship looks really cool though. I like this little mini rock with the rock B whole layout. It's good. Looks like we got some boarding shenanigans. The Perseid Breaker. The crew of this ship lives a dangerous life in the darkness. They trust their hardened hull, devastating missiles, and a pre-igniter to keep them alive through their pilgrimage through the universe. Bathe your enemies in holy flames, and be wary if you plan to board. It has internal explosive replicator. Interesting. We have an ion and a missile rocket or something of some sort. Fortunately, your attempts are returning to 50s this week. You're hoping to be back in my neck of the woods next week. Yeah, I think even though we have ice today, I think in the next couple days it's going to go away. I'm hoping it goes away today, but it might not be till tomorrow, so. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the multiverse set up, RPGNerdos, so I'm going to play yours, probably Zach Dog's, and Mr. Keese's ship pack today. I think they'd make it easier to make it work rather than hard. Well, they keep adding stuff, and I'm sure they have a multiverse installer now, which probably makes it easier for people who aren't playing vanilla. I don't think they build multiverse around people going back and forth between vanilla and multiverse, so. Let's see what our augments are. Solarianite plating. So titanium system casing and vertilinaz plating. I don't know what that does. Won't be working with this. Only donned by the strongest rockmen ships. Solarianite plating blocks 40% of incoming hull damage. 25% chance to stop system damage. Okay. While ramming ships, you are even less likely to take damage, and targeted systems will be set on fire. No wonder it's called Solarianite, eh? I have a feeling there's something that allows us to ram ships. Maybe that's what vertilinaz plating is. We can do some ramming ability. I'll have to look that up. We have a pre-igniter. We have a 3-power, 25-second charge time. 4 damage missile. 20% accuracy modifier. Guaranteed fire chance. Chance to stun. 4 damage. Okay, that is a strong missile. And we have a smite charge ion. 2 power. 1 shot. Can charge up to 3. So it's an ion charger with a little bit of an accuracy modifier and slightly faster charge time. Vertilinaz plating is basically rock plating 2 tiers below Solarianite. Okay. Yeah, that's part of the challenge of Multiverses installing it. Yeah. I'm hoping we can buy shields. We just don't start with them because we have all this resisty stuff. Okay, I can only use 1 weapon. We have level 2 teleporter. So this looks like a rock boarding ship, I believe. So let's see. Do we have Gibbs? Follow the rebellion. We have multiverse Gibbs, the best type of Gibbs. All right. So we're gonna start with the thing that makes our weapons faster, right? Yes, that one. So let me look at the ramming thing. Solarianite armor. People always ask, what is this computer for? This is one of these runs where we'll actually get to see the computer thing here. It lets you use augments and do some other things. So this one is ram the hostile ship for 4 damage. 2 of it is also dealt to the targeted system, and the system is set on fire. You'll generally take half of the damage inflicted, with 70% chance of not taking damage. The computer cannot be accessed for the next 30 seconds. Okay. Interesting. Rock boarding, slug pilot, NG on, dodge, I guess. Although we'll get training in weapons because this thing is pre-ignited. Feel free to read description of Hephaestus. You never encountered that rocket before. Oh, you're right. I didn't read it. I just saw it was pre-ignited. Unlike previous tiers, this rocket launcher, called the Hephaestus, does not specialize in armor penetration. It takes ages to charge, but when the rocket hits, it shatters most systems and guarantees to start fires rather than to breach. Okay. Alright, flavor text to do what all the stats say it does. It does 4 hull damage to a system, guaranteed fires. Good thing we aren't one ship ahead on my mod, or it would be another rock boarding ship. Okay. You help me remember which ship I do need to play there, Zakdog. Do I care about having... I kind of want to immediately go sell this. Abyssal Lantern. Because, I don't like having all of my augments fully slotted. Because if I get a free one, I can't do anything with it. So we sell this. And can I buy shields? I can buy shields. I also want to check that. You made it 99. Interesting. Okay. Interesting number. So we now know how much it costs to get shields online. By the way, Zakdog, and for those who haven't noticed, I uploaded my first rock armor. Nice. Thanks to Zakdog, uploaded our first YouTube short video the other day, and it already got a bunch of views, so I need to ask chat if you see something funny or cool or good or whatever on the stream, clip it and let me know, because it's really easy to upload YouTube shorts now, which is basically their version of Twitch clips. And I loaded a second one this morning based on a suggestion for somebody on YouTube. So YouTube clips are a thing, and apparently they're really popular. So investigate. Bring him to my med bay. All right, we got free crew. Gotta love extra free crew. So just let me know if you clip something that you think would be a good YouTube short or whatever. My reaction to partner. If you can find it and link me the video, yes, absolutely. The hardest part for me is finding those things in all of the hours of uploads. So if somebody has a suggestion, I actually prefer if you send me a message with a clip timing or something. That way I don't have to spend hours looking for it. Thank you, Eaglebait, for the 28 months of subbage. And Mr. Shogi with 78 months. Holy shnikes. How many years is that? Tier 2 subs, 78 months. 78 divided by 12. I don't know. It's like 6.5 years or something ridiculous. You are amazing, sir. Thank you. 55 years. Sounds about right. Where does the time go? All right. I'm going to do... How am I going to do this? Go in here. That sound is pretty epic. That's 6.5 years, yeah. You try to short yourself this weekend, and you're somewhat sad to say it did way better than the video came from. Well, I have a feeling that's going to be generally the case just because shorts are, what, 5 seconds long? Holy crap. We already have a third crew. I think the first short I uploaded was like 30 seconds because it was the micro of fighting off Zoltan Border Police. The one I uploaded this morning was like 10 seconds, and it was me saying some stupid thing about a fire bob that Ben Janeb on YouTube thought was funny, so I highlighted that. Alright, so 99 scrap. We want shield before anything else. This ship is going to be super strong. This is going to be an OP run. I can already tell I'm going to dig it. I have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Because it's short, exactly. Because it's short. Oh, free borders. I have people in O2 too. No. What about Heal Bay? No. Okay. All seems fine. Okay. And I want the NG to not get training. I want the rocks to get that fighting training. Do we have a 4-person Heal Bay? No, only 3-person. Okay. That means FTL will be cursing us today for a change. Serves it right. That's right. We get to punish FTL for once. Get wrecked. We get FTL saying, F you, Rand, you're cheating. And yes, I am, and I love it. I am cheating, and I feel so good. Time to cheat, and it feels so good. That's how it feels. Cheating in FTL. Getting back at the game. Alright, I'm allowed to pause. We board here. We missile this. We get to pre-ignite, knock down basically every weapon system we fight, which is stupidly overpowered. And some people would say, it's not even fun to be this strong. And my response would be, have you tried it? Seems pretty fun to me. But how much FTL punishes us feels pretty good to me. No, not UNG. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Just the way FTL tells us shamelessly that cheating against filthy humans is fine. You're curious how the analytics on your short did. Yours got huge bursts of views followed by a day of none. You're not sure how the algorithm works on them. Oh, I don't look at those stats. You would have to send me a message and I would have to look it up because I don't. Oh, I didn't pre-ignite my weapon. Whoops. Okay, we're taking a missile, but hopefully we'll dodge or resist. Okay, dumble doge. Dumble doge, dumble doge. Okay, beautiful. And we resisted. Beautiful. Any fires? No fires. But yeah, I don't look at analytics on anything, like on Twitch, on YouTube, like those are details. If I'm looking at analytics, I'm not being lazy watching YouTube videos or actually streaming or highlighting or doing something else lazy. So I just don't look at that stuff. Oh no, after all the torture. Oh yes, it feels good to torture back a bit, yes. Gotta somehow convey that missile is destroying them, so the sound is the best for that purpose. Well, you have a chonky missile hitting sound. I approve. What's up, Pseudo Drifter? Good luck. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Free stuff. Alright, well, we got enough for shields. Do I want to do any upgrades? I have to sell something to get shields if I do that. I don't need the ion and the missile, though, so... The big old blam, that's right. Could have the, like, comic book kablamo when it hits. I am gonna buy hacking, so I'm not gonna sell drone parts. I was hoping for a second store, sad. No second store. Any fires in here? Guaranteed fires, right? Yeah, okay. They don't even care. They're not gonna fight in the fire. It's cold here on the border. There's rumors of snow in Dallas. Is it true? I don't know how much of it's snow and how much of it's ice, but I looked outside the door, saw white stuff on the road, and decided I wasn't leaving my apartment today. At least not until later in the evening when maybe it's had a chance to melt off. When we get snow or ice or anything even a little cold in Dallas, things shut down. So I didn't even try to go get breakfast this morning. Over the weekend I bought some frozen breakfasts in case we got ice, and I'm glad I did. Because trying to get on the road in Dallas when we have even a little bit of moisture in freezing temperatures is just a bad time. Hey, oh, I do get another store. Damn, I didn't even know I'd get this jump. Nice. It's some snow, mostly ice, yeah. Enter shields. There we go. We can buy our shields. All right, so shields. Can't buy hacking, sadly. Do I care about any of those weapons? The Hephaestus is doing work. I guess the one thing we don't have is a defense scrambler. So a defense drone shuts us down. So if I could buy hacking, I could sell the ion to get hacking, actually. Which would allow me to hack drone control if they have defense drones. You know, as cool as this weapon is, let's play this as intended, which means missile plus hacking. So there. Now we have the option. Oh, what? Oh, okay. That's why you made it cost 99, because you have to spend 1 to make the shield. That's a weird little thing. So it's still cheaper than buying shields in vanilla, but that was pretty troll. It's pretty troll. I'm like, I bought the shields! It's gonna cost me another 100. It doesn't. That's a very interesting way of doing that, RPG. Tra-la-la-la-lol. RPG kappa-lolling me in the chat. Reinforced NG, they're gonna have defense drones. Do I have long-range scanners? I don't, right? These things are long-range scanners. Oh. I mean, I can hack the NG defense drones, but I don't even want to mess with it. What can even more of a screw you message than a missile that one-shots any system and 3 rock borders across the ship? True, true. We are definitely having our way with FTL today. I probably want to go this way, then up and around. Okay. Could you imagine if you had exactly 99 scrap? Alright. Here. Yeah, it's pretty nasty in Dallas. Pretty nasty. Of course, compared to other places that get snow all the time, it's, you know, nothing, but I have a feeling most of the schools shut down today because trying to run buses on roads where we don't have a good system for clearing roads of ice and snow is just... I would hate to be like a cop or a tow truck worker or a fire, like any emergency thing on days when it's icy in Dallas, because it's probably non-stop dealing with crashed cars and, you know, just people not knowing how to function. Full-on FTL insulting spree. Rand is waltzing through the sectors, yawning comfortably as enemies get blasted with juicy kaboom. That's right. Free crew? Alright. RPGNerdos, welcome to your own ship. Glad to have you. I want to reach out and grab you. How many crew places do we have? Okay, 2 extra on this one. Abracadabra, cadabra. What mod am I running with this ship? What mod am I running? Tech diff, just hyperspace. And it's an old version of hyperspace, which is why I have a hard time getting multiverse installed, because I have to download the latest version of hyperspace, which isn't the worst part. The worst part is that multiverse, because it has an installer, if you download it separately yourself, there's 2 different zip files. One of them has a multiverse.lua file that I don't know where it goes. I have to put in a new, I think, ftl.dat and something else. It's like really, really freaking complicated to install multiverse manually, as far as I can tell, and I don't know all the little things I have to do. I think you saw a school bus come by earlier. The schools near you may not be closed. Okay, all right. Do I care about going to a store with 27 scrap? I have a system repair drone to sell. I can buy long-range scanners. Sure. No, you don't want... No, I know you don't watch sports, but how about those Cowboys? I mean, all I know about the Cowboys is that I think they lost yesterday. Because on my Facebook, I just see everybody making fun of the Cowboys. So, I don't know what happened. I assume they lost. And from the messages, badly. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can get all these easily. But you weren't aware that Hyperspace came packaged with this much custom content. All right, let me show real quick what I was trying to mess with and why I didn't. Here, just real quick. So, Multiverse has Multiverse 5.3 assets patch first. Don't know what that means. And Multiverse 5.3 data.zip. This folder, I think I know what to do with it. Because if I go into my normal mods, go to the last version of Multiverse, has these files. Audio, data, fonts, image. There's a multiverse.lua, which I don't know where it goes. And if you go into the assets, I'm pretty sure this is what I'd put in a multiverse file with the data from the other patch thing. I don't know where the .lua file goes. There's a mod appendix, which is, I think, a multiverse thing. Like, there's so much stuff in multiverse, I don't know how to manually make it work. As much as I'd love to play ships in multiverse, I actually wouldn't love to, because I don't like multiverse that much, mainly because of how overly complicated it is, but I just don't know how to make it work. And be able to go back to vanilla or play non-vanilla other mods. That's why I kind of gave up this morning when I tried to make it work. If somebody can help me figure that out, I can try to play multiverse ships, but it's so ridiculously overcomplicated and confusing. I can't be bothered if it takes me more than 30 minutes to even figure out which mod does what. It's just really complicated. This is all using Mod Manager. This is with Slipstream. If you mean without using the multiverse installer, I don't use that because I'm pretty sure that would replace files in my FTL Steam folder, which if it messes with it, it messes up my ability to go back and forth between vanilla. We also have 50 health, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. I've not used the multiverse installer. My guess is that anybody who used the multiverse installer doesn't play vanilla anymore. You can tell me if I'm wrong about that. But from my understanding, if you use the multiverse installer, it's no longer easy to go back and forth between vanilla and multiverse. Back the pirate. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Tell me if I'm wrong, and maybe I can more easily swap between them. I literally put those two files into Slipstream Mod Manager. Are you sure? Are you sure that's how it works? I'll try it. I'll try it. But I think that's literally not how it works. Because you're also leaving out the part that I have to have the latest version of Hyperspace. But maybe you're right. If that's all I have to do, I hope you're right. I'll try it. After this run and after we take our break, I'll try it once, and if it doesn't literally work as quickly as you say, I'm going to give up on it for this week. Is multiverse that important? TechDiff sent me a ship that requires multiverse. That's why I'm talking about it. TechDiff submitted a ship that is apparently only usable in multiverse. So I'll need to the latest version of Hyperspace. I'll have to swap out with my version of Hyperspace. That shouldn't be too hard. I just have to download it. So it might take me 5 or 10 minutes after this first run to get it all set up. Okay. Please don't dodge. Okay, good. What's up, Vanku? How are you doing? Finish that part. Hope it works. Yeah. Well, I probably didn't mention that. The reason I'm talking about Hyperspace is TechDiff here has submitted a ship that requires Hyperspace, so that's why I'm talking about Hyperspace. Not because I want to play Hyperspace, because I've talked plenty about how much I enjoy Hyperspace. It's mainly because of the very rare thing of somebody sending me a ship that requires Hyperspace, and it's always a struggle. Maybe I'm making it more of a struggle than it has to be, and hopefully it's easier than I thought. I'm hearing fire somewhere. Is it here? Okay, good. I can just vent that then. Okay. Turn that on. We have 25 scrap. I need 5 more for shield and a little power. System repair drone showers. System repair drone showers predicted this morning. Bring a really strong umbrella. Okay. Do you think I'm gonna get a bunch of free ones of those. You like it when people lay out absolute idiot-proof instructions that a 4-year-old can follow for doing mods and stuff. Well, I hope that's what just install those into your mods folder, I hope is true. I'm a little worried it's not going to be that easy, but if it is, then good. Then I actually can play it. Although I might not be super happy that I can't play it because multiverse is always a challenge. But I can at least play the ship that I was planning on playing today, and I got too frustrated by multiverse shenanigans that I gave up too quickly. Okay. I might actually need to board a second time here. Yeah. I need to be very careful because we're going to do hull damage, and and we do not have a clone bay. I need a ship to not burn down while my crew are all over there. Please. No, don't do any damage. Okay. Okay, this. Okay. If his ship burns down while we're over there, we lose all of those crew, which would be actually a nightmare. You've got 2 system repair drones so far. Did I? I sold 1? Yeah, I guess I did get 2. Alright. I didn't realize. Literally treat like a dumbass child when showing me something new. Assume I don't even know what a folder is. Yeah. Remember, you can ram enemy ships hull too. For massive 8 damage. Yeah, okay. I don't want to do that unless I'm fighting an auto scout. Because if I do that while boarding, I'm killing my boarding crew, so I need to be very careful. I could have gotten another jump, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can get 4 now. Okay, we should be good. I just remember the last time I tried to do multiverse, I had such a hard time with the... I thought I had to change out the FTL.dat file. I think I do have to change out the FTL.dat file to run multiverse. And that's not because of multiverse, but I'm pretty sure that's because of hyperspace. So, I think the big issue might not be the multiverse files, it's the swapping out FTL.dat and the hyperspace version, I think is the big issue with multiverse. I could have gotten second shield, oh well. Good. Okay. A very long, slow fight with a bunch of rockmen bumping their rocks against each other. Alright, nice free stuff. Very nice free stuff. Out of curiosity, why do you use an older version of Hyperspace? Because RPGNerdos mod is extremely complicated. You see this computer? You see this menu? All of this is built in old Hyperspace. And I believe I've tried to run RPGNerdos mods in updated Hyperspace, and it's incompatible. And because RPGNerdos sends me a ship a week, I play the version of Hyperspace that RPGNerdos uses, and that's why. RPGNerdos is an amazingly talented modder that has been sending us ships for a couple of years now. So, oh man, don't make me dive. Okay, good. So, RPGNerdos' version of Hyperspace is the one that I use. I wouldn't be doing viewership still if it weren't for RPG sending me a ship a week, so. Okay, not a defense drone. Good. Perfect. Yeah, RPGNerdos has a lot of really cool, unique, original designs that we've played over the years, and they've all been built in old Hyperspace because I think... I know nothing about modding myself, And I think it's really, from my understanding of what RPG has told me, you would have to relearn a lot of stuff to use the latest version of hyperspace. The RPG, if RPG wanted to go to a newer version, all the permanent stuff added would be gone for a while. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's been added in RPGNerdos mod that he keeps adding on to, like this augment is referencing an older augment, but is probably using stuff from that version of the augment. This computer is part of a mod that's been in his mods for a long time, and if this was the updated hyperspace, he'd probably have to redo how it's done. So that's the reason why I use an older version of hyperspace. It just doesn't seem to work with newer hyperspace for you, RPG. You don't know what folks have done in the updates, but it no longer likes my stuff. Yeah. And that's part of the reason why I don't even like going to multiverse, is because multiverse and hyperspace keep getting updated, like, I don't know, once a month or once every couple months. I know Slow Rider fights with that. Slow Rider is the creator of the SMPK Insurrection mod. Every time hyperspace gets an update, he'll say in chat he has to update a crap ton of stuff to make it work with his mod. So it just sounds like a constant uphill battle to use hyperspace, or to constantly update it. Which is great for people who are active and are creating new stuff, I'm sure, but if you use the old stuff and learn how to use the old stuff and then all of a sudden have to change, I'm sure it's a lot of work. That's why I don't even try to get into modding. It's a job. It sounds like a part-time job you do that you don't get paid for. And I have enough jobs. I don't need another job that involves modding FTL. Why I play the ships instead of trying to create my own mods. They haven't been updated in a good bit now. What's a good bit? Like 2 months? I don't know how often they update, but I just know when I was playing a multiverse, it felt like I had a new update like every other week or something. Been almost a year now? Okay, that is longer than I expected. We get paid in exposure bucks for modding. That's right, exposure bucks. That actually literally is what I'm paying RPG for all the ships he sent me, is the exposure on my channel. Sorry, I'm only paying you an exposure RPG. Okay. Don't want to sell drone parts. I need to buy all the fuel from these stores, though. By the time you get everything ported to new hyperspace, it'll be old hyperspace again, you'd assume. Well, I guess it depends on how active the multiverse and hyperspace devs are. Which is probably another issue. Like, if you do create mods, it's all fun and games, literally, until an update happens. Then you have to redo the update. And if they don't update, then you don't get new tools. Like, this sounds like software development in real life. Like people who work as software developers and are using proprietary software to do all their stuff. Like all the people who are building games in Unity, like Unity does an update and then they have to relearn Unity or something like that. It's probably a similar thing to modding in FTL. Your tools update are great when you get new tools, but then you have to learn how to use those new tools. Maybe that's if they some point said, okay, this is the definite final version of hyperspace, is not getting updates anymore, you could actually begin to transfer without the fear of becoming obsolete. Yeah. I doubt that'll happen with the way that multiverse is being done by all volunteers, you know? Multiverse and hyperspace is all volunteers. I'm sure none of them have any, like, development schedule like a dev studio would have or something. What's up, House? How are you doing? Alright. Cloaking. So we need to hack his piloting so we can get his offense offline here. Okay, well, he ioned that. I'm glad he did that, not my weapons, even though that was really annoying, but at least he didn't dodge, so that's okay. You're honestly amazed Slow Rider keeps up with it all? Yeah. Well, I don't know how active Slow Rider has been with SMPK Insurrection since I haven't played it in a while either, so I don't even know if he is that active. I feel like he came by a week or two ago talking about working on stuff, so... He also lurks a lot, so I'm never 100% sure when Slow Rider's around. How's the weather down there? It's gotten a little snowy cold this day. Yeah, there's ice outside, so I have not left my apartment today. It is icy, so Texas is... The roads are off limits, or at least I'm staying off the roads until maybe after the stream. I don't know if I'll be able to work out or go get food tonight or not. If the roads are still icy, I'll have to see if stores are even open tonight. Woo, stun bomb. What do you mean? It's a firebomb. Investigate. Okay. All right. We've got a lot of free crew. That's a silly device right there. Welcome aboard. We got silly device and RPGNerdos. It's a great day. Silly device, bless us with thy silly deviceness. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I need to buy all the fuel at these stores. It's just more time to stream. I doubt I'm going to stream long because it's icy. 6 hours is usually my limit. Any more than that and I get, I don't know, tired and my hands hurt. Man, I'd like to buy cloaking, but I need to buy fuel, so I'm gonna hold off on the cloaking. And I mean, wow, this is double firebomb, double fire starting weapons. I feel like there's a theme here. Oh, we can get extra systems. Oh, I love it when you do this, RPG. Let's get mind control. There we go. We can go mind control, cloaking, and hacking with our teleporter. So good. It's a firebomb. That's right. Oh, you just missaw. Okay. Alright. Wow, look at that amazing weapon store. Sadly, I have fire weapons. I mean, gladly, I have fire weapons. New England is so different. We have at least a foot and it's business as usual. Yeah. I looked up the weather this morning and it was 1 inch of snow. And now, I might be overstating how much things are shut down today. I'm just going by what I'm used to in Texas. Which is if we have any amount of snow, everything shuts down. So I could be wrong. Maybe there's some stuff still going on, but I didn't check. I didn't even look. I should have turned on the firebomb, actually. Might need to hack his heal bay here. Just to stop him from running. Not running, but something. I'd rather use my missiles because we have explosive replicator. This. Okay, that should be us winning this fight. There we go. That should be good. Beautiful. Fire bomb. It's been a while since we've done a full fire rock boarding build. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Rock B flashbacks on this ship? Yeah, kind of. To be fair, ice storms are different than snow. True, but I don't know that I'd call what we're getting an ice storm. I did see falling snow that immediately turned to ice when it hit the ground, I think. But again, I live in Texas, so I don't even know what we got. Ice, snow, it's all white stuff that falls from the sky and shuts stuff down, so I don't even know what we got. What do I want to upgrade next? Hacking 2 and power? Yeah, let's do that. And now we'll probably want to save up for cloaking. Trump says, even if you vote and then pass away, it's worth it. Uh-oh, that sounds far too political. Why are we making a political joke? That is double missiles. Double flak one, I mean. That's scary. There's a build I'd like if I was, not doing rock missile boarding. Rock fireboarding. Okay. That's not a joke. It's what he literally told people in Iowa, where it's -9. Okay. I'm not gonna read any more things talking about any political things because somebody's gonna get pissed off. So, good to know. Just saying the word Trump or Biden will make somebody go, I hate you and you're wrong and you're stupid, and so I'm just gonna say, okay, cool. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Shall we respond? Okay. Kind of cool, just keeping those drone parts if I need to. Alright, alright. It's cool. I have no comment. It's the internet. The only safe opinion is no opinion. So I make no comment. Store. Sell the repair bomb. God. I don't want to give away fuel, but I want scrap. So I have this bad problem with not being able to say no to people for asking for my free stuff. God, getting through this Zoltan shield is going to be a pain, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to take us 2 missiles. Okay. This is probably why you gave the ship an ion, and why I probably shouldn't have sold it, but I sold it for hacking, so I don't regret. I just need Zoltan shield bypass is what I need. No, even having no opinion will get you hated for being a filthy centrist. You're probably right about that. You filthy no opinion having, wishy-washy, lazy person. Yes, I am all of those things. Because I don't like fighting. I don't like confrontation. Please stop yelling at me. All missiles on Zoltan shield. Ow. That's all right. We have a hidden explosive replicator on this ship. It's not too bad. You filthy fence sitter. Pervert. What? Why? I just want to be friends. Stop being so apologist. What? I want to be nice to people. You fruitcake. All right. A first aid ship bomb. What is this? Spawns a 75% of fire, and it spawns a crew. Firefighting drones that extinguish fires, remove breaches, and perform quick repairs. Disassemble themselves after 6 seconds. Process pauses as long as they are firefighting or repair a breach. Set a fire in a pitch. What a weird bomb. Have we ever used this in a run? I've never seen this weapon. How dare you not insult me? I know, right? I am offended by your lack of opinions. Oh man, Chad. Oh man. We have exactly enough for cloaking, man. I keep having to choose between getting cloaking or buying fuel. Alright, I'm doing the cloaking this time. But I sell an augment. I don't want to sell this thing, but it sells for frickin' 85. And it means I'm... What does this do? How much damage does this do? Did you say it does 4 damage to a system? Four damage to the ship, 2 damage to a system. And it's set on fire. Man, I don't want to sell it. Maybe I can come back for fuel or something. That first aid bomb is a recent addition. Interesting. You can't be my friend unless you tell me whether you're communist or fascist. There is no in between. Oh my god. I like how I say, let's not talk about political things, and it gets even more political. It's great. Okay, this. More buzzwords. This. Okay, there we go. I'm fine with you being at either extreme, just not in the middle. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, come out of there. We're running away. We got a map, that's useful. I can probably go back and buy fuel now, hopefully. First aid bomb is basically a bomb designed to quickly remove fires and breaches, then get a bit of system repair in. Interesting. Also double as a little weaker fire bomb, so it's not entirely useless when you don't need repairs. Interesting. Okay. A good stream is all buzzwords, no content, obviously. Yeah, copium, and what are the other buzzwords I hear all the time? Hype, and I don't know, out the wazoo or something. I don't know. Those are the YouTube buzzwords of videos I watch, I guess. Oh, I messed up here. I had the wrong weapon. Doing its thing. Okay, well, I messed up that. But thankfully we dodged anyway. Okay, so I gotta kill him twice because I use a firebomb instead of this thing, and the missile is still online. Okay. And you have, wow, level 2 Colombe and all the value points. Alright. Get a double reward out of it. Smash that like and follow. And all that stuff. I sure am risen up the Ohio Gyat. I have no idea what any of those words mean. Ohio's a state, and Gyat are just a bunch of letters. Get with the times. Okay, Riz. That's right, Riz. I feel like somebody told us what that means at some point, and I forgot. Is that something to do with rich? No, something to do with, I forgot. You watched a great movie the other night, American Made. It's Tom Cruise playing Barry Seal, a commercial pilot who becomes a drug runner for Pablo Escobar. Wasn't too true life accurate, but worth watching. Okay. I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan. Actually, I just don't watch movies, so I doubt I'll check that out, but cool. Hot topic, Rebel Rigger. You're only 20 and you still don't understand that. Just how time works, I guess, yeah. Alright, enter. The only thing I really want here is to buy all the fuel since I keep running out. Riz, charisma. That's what it is. It's charisma. If you have Riz, you have charisma. It's like when I was in the early 2000s, somebody said you got game. I think that's what that means. Yes. Gyat is ass. Okay. Let's not do that. The only thing you remember about Escobar is his hippo obsession. Okay. Damn, Small research station. Does level 2 heal bay protect us here? I think it doesn't. I think this is clone bay protection. Small research station. Let me check this out. FTL, small research station. Small research station. Appears a small laboratory. No, that's not the right one. It's one that's not responding to your hails. No, that's not the right one. Damn it! Is it this one? Ah, Jesus. Small research station putting out a distress signal. And discover... Okay. Distress signal. No, that's... No, that's still not the right one. Jesus Christ. Okay. Screw it. Just don't do it. Your 6-year-old nephew told me a few years ago that he had a bad dream with Skibbity Toilet. I don't know what that means. Is that the point of that story, that you don't know what that means? Yibbity dibbity skibbity dibbity. I don't know what skibbity means. Unless it's a nonsense word. Like, probably a lot of these words sound like to me. I keep forgetting to swap this out. I just need to have both weapons online here. I'm gonna bring you guys back to heal. Should use level 2 heal bay as well. It's fine. Alright, level 2 teleporter. Alright, that should do it. I think Escobar was the one that had to start spending $1 million a day on elastic bands for his cash rolls. For a week or a month. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I would like to have enough power and weapon power to have both of these online at the same time. Real fact, Colombia has a hippo infestation because of him. You love that fun fact. By the way, custom cloaking image for this ship. Oh, let's look at the cloaking image. Oh wow, cool. That's like space. It like becomes space. That looks like very like Klingon Star Trek type of cloaking image. I love it. It's one of the coolest ones I've seen in a while. Really cool RPG. Reflects the light, yeah. Some SFM animation. What? I don't know what that means. Your kids watch that stuff. Skibbity Toilet is something from Roblox. Oh, it's a Roblox thing. Oh, okay, no wonder I don't know what it is. Okay. My nieces used to play Roblox. I don't know if they still do or not, actually. My nieces, who are my only window into whatever the really young kids are into, are now super into anime. So most of the stuff they talk is about anime that kids watch. So one of my nieces got it was basically a Snuggie, but it was a blanket that you wear with a hood that had a cat tail on it. And it was related to some anime that she's hugely into. And I forget what it's called. I used to think Roblox was for like babies, but apparently even teenagers play Roblox. Maybe, I don't know. A human, why would I buy one of those? Warring Mantis or Uncharted Nebula? I mean, Mantis don't do well in fire, so I guess I could keep going to Mantis sectors. Go to Mantis sector, set them on fire. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Alright, we got a store up there. Do I need to buy more fuel? We're in Sector 5. Maybe. I have all my systems done, so probably I want some weapon that's not all missile required. That is only missile usage, whatever. Okay, here. His weapons are not that scary, so I'm gonna save a missile, probably. Do this. Cloak if needed. Oh, you up? Oh, I didn't notice that he has a missile, actually. I didn't even notice that. And it's one of these rockets. Rockets. Okay, that's good. 3 stun bomb. There's the stun bomb. Somebody said stun bomb, we got a firebomb earlier. So say firebomb now when we get the stun bomb. Oh my god, are we gonna go firebomb, stun bomb shenanigans? Surely that's not what we're supposed to do. My god, that would be ridiculous if we go with that build. Why would I buy one of those? I think passed around like a word with you. The one that passed on getting an NG for 21 scrap and bought a human for 45. Okay. Pass ran too smart for us to understand. I'm sure that's what it is. Sounds like a top tier play. All bombs. If I find another explosive replicator in a store, will it stack with the one that we have to have 0 cost missiles? Hey, our Rockman can open this pod. Nice. Does that work? Experts on FTL? Oh, I don't have a sensor system. Does it work to have a second explosive replicator and they stack? I think it does, right? And we would have literally infinite missiles because they would always be replicated. I was hoping for like Zoltan's shield bypass or explosive replicator. None of those things. I guess I'll buy a heavy laser to get through Zoltan's shields, maybe. I guess I'll do that. And I should probably buy all the fuel. Buy 4 fuel. Think you can have 2 explosive replicators would make it a 75% chance. Really? Is your internal one only 25% chance or something? Because explosive replicator is a 50% chance. So I'm confused why that would make it only 75. What's up, Gunther? How's it going? Stay warm with this chilly weather? I'm trying. Trying by not leaving my house at all. By being an absolute homebody, I guess. It would be an FTL spirit to have them apply their effects in sequence. 50% for one, 50% for the next one to do if first one fails. Either 100% or 75%, depending on whether it stacks additively or multiplicatively. Multiplicatively, 2 or 50% chance equals a total of 50% chance. It's not additive. You think it's I don't know. It's math. I thought... Well, I know when you have 2 ion resist things, you always resist pulsars, right? Which would make those additive rather than multiplicative. And I thought explosive replicators worked that way. Are the roads bad? Yes, there's ice on the roads. That's why I didn't go anywhere. We've gone from politics to math on stream. There's only one thing left to do, chat. Okay. Only way is to test. Well, I'll 100% buy a replicator, whether it's 75 or 100%. If I'm all missiles, that's good. Which is, we're close to being all missiles. I'm pretty sure it works additively, which is, I think, the correct word for it always working, I think. But you know, that's math on stream, so. My god, what level of heal bay do you have? How is this still online? That had to be been a level 3 heal bay or something. God, tell me I'm not gonna lose crew here with these guys like out microwing me here. Okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. There are not a lot of more than 2-person rooms on this ship for some reason. Okay. I guess because it's a tiny rock ship or something. The 2 explosive replicator, each rolls separately, a 50% chance to work, makes it 75% rather than 100%. I did not know that. I did not actually know that. FTL Reddit says 67% chance with 2. It rolls the dice twice. Oh, great. Well, now I have people in chat saying different things. I have no idea how it works then. And I thought how it worked is when I had 2 of them, I never used a missile because I thought we've tested that before, but now I just doubt my own brain. No explosive replicator yet anyway to test it. I mean, I'm gonna keep this dumb bomb in case we do something ridiculous like that. How much do explosive replicators cost? That's the question. That's the real question. How much scrap do I need to bank to use it? 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 2/3. I mean, I'm bad at math, but I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. All right. Actually, I'm not really bad at math, but trying to do math while on stream is, you know, it's a meme for a reason. We're in Sector 5 still. Do I buy more fuel? I'll buy 2. Been running out of fuel a lot lately, it seems. When is the Randa's calculus stream? I haven't done calculus since high school. I didn't even do calculus in college when I went to college because as a music major, you don't have to do any real math classes. So it's been many years since I've done calculus. So long, I don't remember anything really. What do I remember about calculus? Sine and cosine were a thing, and you use a lot of graphs with x and y axis with percentages and decimals or something. I don't know. It's been a long ass time for me. I saw an amazing deepfake AI video of Trump, Obama, and Biden explaining differentiation. It's scary now how good AI video can be. You're going into a math major, but currently behind due to pandemic, so you gotta catch up. Well, more power to you. F-U effing effer game, count the Fs, calculus with Rand, 2024, that's right. Calculus, where the word integral moves from being a fun word into a curse word. Okay. Defense drone. All right, so I have to hack. This is why I got drone control. I mean hacking earlier. Good. We board here. We hack this. We set this on fire. Beautiful. And then we move you guys in there and one guy in here. And hopefully the fires will do their thing. Alright, his offense is offline. That's good. He's not running. Also good. If I move everyone in here, what happens? Try to put out this fire, which is what I don't want to happen. Do this. Okay, good. Your defense, or your weapons are offline, so everything's good. Alright, we're good. First time I've had to hack this run, actually, to take out the defense drones so my missiles can do their thing. Alright, more free crew. I'm a big fan of free crew. Hang out in the shield room, sir. Now we have ion immunity from the pulsar, actually. Well, our shields can never go below 1, at least. Math and politics. We went full circle, that's right. As a graduated math major, don't do it. Stuff gets real dry. Deep. Wow, math dry? Who would have thought it? Deep question for chat. Is math invented or discovered? Yes. Watch the pulsar, keep the teleporter offline. That would have been annoying. Thankfully, did not do that. Do you think discovered? You also did math at university. You like the boring math stuff, huh? Yeah. You like the boring math stuff? Well, I guess if we're going to talk about stuff that's boring that people like, mine would probably be music theory. Probably some people find it really dry, and it can be really dry, but the basics of it and some cool things that music theory can let you understand when it comes to how music can affect emotions in certain ways and cause different ideas to happen in music, I find very fascinating. Let's not have a forced abandon, so we'll go Ravage Genji here. So that's all of my input into boring math stuff, is I like boring music stuff. You really want to learn music stuff, but it's tough. I mean, it's not any harder than math. Actually, a lot of music stuff is very mathematic related. Because like, or at least science adjacent. Because acoustics, wow, another free stun bomb. Acoustics is math. Like, when you talk about A440 means the musical tone that is a string vibrating at 440 vibrations a second. So there's a lot of math and science in music, which I've always thought was really cool as well. Does music theory mostly cover aesthetics or math and harmonics? It's kind of all of that. Although mostly when people talk about music theory, they're actually talking about chord progressions, at least in college. Music theory is usually involved with chord progressions, and everything that's involved with constructing music and how to write it down. There's some stuff that comes with acoustic music, but a lot that's probably more slightly separated. Because there's probably classes in college that go into the acoustics of music more than a lot of music theory classes do in college. Oh my god, they're just giving me all the free weapons. They really want me to go full missile build, chat. If the next door has another explosive replicator, we know it's full missile time. Secure the free stuff. Wow, this Ravage NG sector is definitely interesting. Are there any stores in a Ravage NG sector? I feel like there's got to be at least one. 4 shields. Well, we can ignore shields with our missiles, I guess. But I kind of don't want to fight a 4 shield hopes dude. Nice. Okay, store. Well, that was a lot of free stuff in this NG sector. Explosive replicator? Yeah, no augments. Okay. We're in sector 6, right? Yeah, so let's buy all of the fuel. I kind of want to have one other weapon. Do I do the stun bomb meme? 19 missiles. I'm a little worried. I'm actually going to separate this out a little bit. 2 weapons that cause fires is good. Let's get 2 weapons that can actually kill shields and stuff too. So I can swap between these if needed. I didn't find another explosive replicator, so I'm not going to quite go completely all full missile build. Ravage equals more free stuff? Yes, please. Well, that's definitely what this ravaged NG sector has been. Wow, and we even get a quest here to end. Cool. Ravaged, RPG says, has fewer stores, but more empty jumps and free stuff, and fewer ship fights. There you go. Go ahead and do this. Fireball might be useless, but I wanted to do it because maybe it could have started 2 fires and burned something down, but it didn't, sadly. Okay, good. Got the big scary weapon offline. We should be good now. Ship fights like this is the real reason I sold some of those missiles and got the charge laser. I don't want to be completely helpless against auto scouts with 4 shields, cloaking, and a crazy offense. Whew. Oh my god. Alright, we got a human to get rid of. Although the human is my weapon trained person, so... You're my silly device. The other silly device was an imposter all along. You're no real silly device. We don't have sensors, do we? Okay. Alright, 192 scrap. We just got a free flak. So we've used up all of our good RNG for tomorrow. RNGresus. Let's get hacking 3. Don't think you can even be defenseless with this kind of ship. True, we still have the augment that's just really good defense too, so... We're in a fine shape here. Rand doesn't space the human? Who are you? I am the real Rand. I'm just having an off day, I say. Pulse pilot, right? There we go. Set a fire to the heal bay. ... profit, hopefully. Hopefully it's not another level 3 heal bay. Okay, good. It just burned down. There's only level 1. Nice. Steel supplies? Damn. Punished for being a douchebag. Punished for stealing from civilians. Throw a rock at them. Isn't that what our rocks are doing every time we fight? Throwing rocks at the enemy? Maybe that's what you're referencing. A charted nebula, alright. In some alternate universes, there's an evil Rand twin that loves FTL humans, alright. Alright, 1 store this sector. Anyone else find it weird that the medbay goes ×1, ×1.5, ×3? Oh yeah, I guess that is a little weird. I don't know if I really ever looked at the numbers that much. Your ship is also a rock. Throw it at them. Well, we can. We can ram the bastards, actually, which I haven't used yet. Maybe I will use that sometime soon. You'd go the other way. You believe that we just discovered a... Oh, you're talking about the math thing. Okay. We invented numbers. Logic is discovering them. Okay, I'll let you all keep having that discussion. Affected DNA banks with clone bay. Do I want to do that? I have a feeling I'm going to use a charge laser after phase 1 when we crew kill everybody. How many jumps do we have? 10. I'll buy 1 fuel. I do have the mind control counter, so I don't need to buy a slug. Oh wait, this is a second store. Thought we only had 1 store for some reason. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's gonna be half power nebula. I probably should get Clone Bay. I don't want to have to refresh my dudes every fight. That's the only reason I don't want to do that. Actually, do you have a rock crew here? You do. Okay. Does anybody besides a human have weapon training? Because I want four-man rock boarding. Nobody does. So Cremity here. Gemity Christmas. Sorry, Cremity, but we're gonna get you off the ship here. Nothing personal. But we need four-man rock boarding with fires. I know, really not the real Rand as I vent an NG to buy a rock crew. And I'm not gonna do Home Bay. Just not gonna do it. I refuse. What's up, Jaysnick? Not because it's not good, because I'm impatient. Alright, half power. I'm impatient and don't want to have to don't have to wait for cloning every time we board. You guys keep at it was your response when you tried to read the wall of text as well, yeah. WSP, Rand. What does that mean? Is that like, what's up? Not much. Doing well. Okay. I'm super. Thanks for asking. All things considered, couldn't be better. How are you? Okay. Let's make sure you can't dodge. Love that cloak image. Super cool. Super cool. Alright, no dodges. Stuff's offline. Beautiful. Which would you say is best in hard? Crew killing the flagship and letting AI take over, or leaving one crew left alive, or not crew killing at all? In Harma, no pause. When we have teleporter, we kill everybody's phase 1, because phase 2 you can board the missiles instantly and take 0 missiles phase 2. Now, ideally you want to do that with the Zoltan Shield bypass augment, because if you don't have Zoltan Shield bypass phase 3, you have to wait to board. But if you have Zoltan Shield bypass, you can instantly board. So ideally, you board, kill everybody, and have Zoltan Shield bypass for phase 3. That's the ideal Harma no pause strat, anyway. Or what we've been doing lately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, probably get 9 here. Just a guy, you're doing very good. Just struggling to do the Crystal Bee unlock task things. Okay. Yeah, I think the last achievement I got, the first time I did achievement hunting in FTL, was the crystal achievement to kill 15 rock ships. I forget what that's called, but that one is so hard. Just finding 15 rock ships in a single run seems to be so RNGesus dependent. I love how the cloaking effect shows stars even in nebula fog. Okay. May I be the doomed human, Corgi Hero? Sure. Surprised Grima didn't ask. Alright, how are we doing this? We're boarding here. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're mind controlling you. I'm not even sure if I win this fight. I might have to bring these guys back. I think with our max training we're good. It's a little sketchy though. Beautiful. All right. Whew. I should have bought Clone Bay. I should have done it for the protection from just too strong enemy crew, but I just don't want to have to clone them. So my laziness, we'll see if I get punished for the laziness of not wanting to reclone my crew every single fight. It's 10 rock ships, and it's a pain in the ass. Oh, it's only 10. Alright, only 10. Yeah, that was the last one I did. Got nothing else to do with the points. That's what the redeem is for, though, isn't it? Yes, you can gamble with them, but only when we have predictions up. So, Corgi Hero wants to be the human. A human named Corgi Hero. But yes, that is what they're there for. So, I'm not saying you shouldn't use them. I'm just saying I'm surprised Grima hadn't already claimed a human. You always thought that Sweet Revenge was harder. Killing a ship with Crystal Vengeance is a pain in the ass. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is get a ship down to 1 damage and then turn your shields off. It's super easy. It's annoying as hell, but it's easy. Let's see here. Don't dodge, please. You're good. At least I remember it being easy anyway. Maybe it's not that easy, but that sounds pretty easy to me. Okay, go there and there. I think you're just gonna find a training ship without beam and get down to 1 HP and drop shield. Yeah, that's what you do. One more Rockman is screaming for healing. I don't think so. I think we got them all. Any free rock boys? Yeah, all 4 of them are free. Let's spend the cookies. And who is it? Just a guy? You want to be a rock dude? Alright. Just a guy. Rocks rock. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we can get all these. Guy works well. They always name him by the last name, so there you go. First name Just, last name a guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You had like 2 or 3 runs where you had the perfect setup and died because the shard never fired. Really? From 30 health, it never fired? That, I have a hard time believing that. You might not be lying, but it sounds fake. That sounds fake to me. That multiple times you didn't get a 15% proc in 30 tries. That just sounds not real to me. Of course, I also don't, I'm a human and don't understand probabilities, so, you know. That just still doesn't sound right to me. It sounds like hyperbole. Sounds like when I say, I always get hit by every missile when I dodge a lot of missiles, so. That's Crow Revel levels of unluckiness. What that sounds like is this thing. Forget. Sounds like confirmation bias is what that sounds like. You play enough D&D to know sometimes you don't roll a 20 for weeks. Yeah, but the thing is, rolling a 20 isn't a 15%. That's a 1 out of 20. Is that 1 out of 20 is what? 5% or something? I don't know. We're talking math again, so. What do I want to do here? Dodge and power. I've been cloaking literally everything and disabling all the weapons, so. Okay. So we board here. Missile here. Fire here. Good. And I'll leave in mind control here. Take the decimal of a percent to the power of how many times it happens. You know what I just heard? Jam. Okay, so, wow, free halberd. So I just do a key change into a new key using a pivot chord going from A flat major to D sharp major. That's easy. I completely understood that. That's what I hear when you say something like that about percentages. I hear jargon that I don't quite understand. I know what all the words mean, but when they put them together, I can't conceptualize it. You know, you play enough Exalted to know that having even a seemingly minor adjustment in target number or probability can completely ruin stuff. I keep my D sharp too. Giggity, wow. Just do that with but with numbers. That is musical lingo you do not understand in that order. I know, right? And that's what happens when people say, what did you say? Take the decimal of a percent to the power of how many times it happens. I know what all of those words mean. Put them together, don't have a clue what I'm supposed to do with that information. Don't have a clue. Yeah, and just making it worse when you put symbols in 1 minus P to the power of A or something. I don't know, man. My brain. Okay, enter. Zone shield bypass. Wow, we actually found it. Nice. Alright, well, I was going to use the charge laser. Now I have a halberd beam to swap out when I'm done crew killing. Now we absolutely crew kill phase 1. Although I will say, crew killing in RPGNerdos mob is a little harder because there are really strong anti-boarding crew on the ship. Alright, let's see what I want to do. Flak heavy laser halberd beam is 6 power, and I currently have 5 weapon power, so I want to do that. And actually, I do want to get, I want to do the teleporter as our max system we get from getting to the base before the boss, the elite upgrade or whatever it's called. Okay, mind control counter. Actually, maybe I don't want to counter that. Because I want to board. Do this. I want to mind control the pilot. What a strong ass ship this is. Holy crap. He has 6 crew plus mind control. Wow, what a build. What a build, man. I actually want to go fight in here is what I want to do. And use one more missile to stop him from getting that fire out, hopefully. No, stop putting out that fire. Okay. Good. This should be a 1 fight. That's all fine. Finish this guy who will run out as soon as he gets low. Okay, there it is. Alright, good fight. I just sold one of those, though. I just sold one of those. Okay. Alright, all of chat is now the percentages of whatever. Oh my god, I'm just not reading any of it out loud. I just... Okay, y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. Percentages of decimals of fractions of stuff. Alright, so... Wow. We are far from the base. Do I actually need to go to a stronghold? I don't really need to. But I will go to 1. Because it's the same as going to any of these other jumps. Let's get shield value. I know. Oh god, math. I know. Chat just keeps doing it. Set me free. I'm a linguistics major. And I'm a music major. So I'm in the same boat as you. Well, was a music major. Alright, start getting some other value points, I guess. We've been taken over by the math people. Let's go ahead and hack piloting. Actually, I only have 4 shots here, so I do need to do another missile shot to get through here. But his missile's down at least, so that's safe. Wish you could do linguistics. You love learning about language, you just can't write very well, huh? To me, that sounds a little bit like I wish I could understand music theory. I'm sure you could if you just spent the time and effort learning it. Just like I could do this math stuff if I cared enough to try to learn. I just don't care enough to try and learn. Your specialty is not in writing, it's linguistic translation. What does that mean? I don't even know what linguistic translation means. You felt that way until you taught. I mean, I taught voice, and I taught many people who were not very good singers, but I still, to this day, contest that anybody can get better at anything if they put time into it. It doesn't ever mean they're going to be great at it or be at the level of professional, but any amount of practice is better than no practice, and you will always get better if you put time and energy into it. I agree that some people aren't naturally talented in things, but I think somebody has to have a very specific type of brain to not be able to get at least a little better at any topic with practice and effort and energy. I think it's far too black and white to say, I can't learn Spanish because it's too hard. Sure you can. You just have to try. Or I'm never learn the piano because I'm just not talented. No, you just don't want to put in the effort. You are a financial management major, in other words, accounting, yes. Alright. Let's see here. What do we got? Some really good weapons, but I can do this. Send that guy out. Do this. Pulls the pilot. Start a fire in the heal bay. Oh, he dodged. He dodged with no dodge. Alright, I might end up hacking his heal bay, but I'm gonna hope. I have so many drone parts. Why am I not doing it? That's the question. I have more drone parts than I have missiles. That's a rarity for us on a run, that's for sure. Okay, this will finish it. If only your math students understood this. Yeah. Yeah. To me, saying somebody or yourself is not good at something is, while you might not be naturally talented at it, it's kind of like an excuse. And I struggle with this too. Like right now, my goal is I'm socially I am not good at a lot of things. And what I'm trying to do better this year is be better at social situations, put myself out there more. And like for my a cappella group, an excuse is we don't get gigs because it's hard to get gigs. But it's kind of an excuse because I haven't tried hard enough to reach out to the places that would hire us for gigs. And so saying, oh, it's just hard to get gigs is an excuse like, oh, I'm just not good at music, or, oh, I'm just not good at math, or whatever. So, you know. You work in translation and language interpretation. Cool. To be fair, I think you need a natural rhythm to learn drums. You don't have that. You can't even keep a simple 1-2 finger drum going in time. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I watch FTL. It doesn't matter if you have natural rhythm. When people say, "Oh, I'm tone deaf," there are very few people that I think are actually tone deaf. If you had no rhythm, you wouldn't be able to walk, because walking is a rhythm. You have walking rhythm. Now, you may not be able to dance very well because you haven't practiced it and don't have a natural talent towards it. But as a human who is able to walk, you have some amount of rhythm. All right, how am I going to do this? Oh my god, they have all these dudes. All right, let me do this, this, and this. Good. Good, no dodges. I'm going to just hack the heal bay again. Now, I am no expert, so maybe that's a bad analogy, but that just is how, with my experience in music and people saying they can't do something, is how I feel. In many cases, it's stuff like college killing your joy of learning. Well, that's just sad. Maybe true, but just sad. You plan to learn linguistics as a hobby, but not as a career. Do you think everyone is capable of singing well with enough teaching? Well, the problem with that statement is that is an objective statement about a subjective activity. What is singing well? What does that mean? I think everyone can sing better. But what does singing well mean? Some people like Mongolian throat singing. Some people like heavy metal. Some people like country. People who like those things think country singers sing well. I honestly really dislike country singing, so I don't think that's good singing. But I think anybody who takes lessons can sing better. And I absolutely believe that. I had some students who I would not... I'm trying to say this nicely. Would not categorize as pleasant singing voices. But with my lessons, they sang better than they used to. So, you're terrible at music. You also acknowledge that you haven't put in near the effort. You need to be any good at it. Yeah. You got a mental image of a music teacher screaming at a deaf kid. Why won't you learn? Well, you know, you make a joke, but I have a feeling with enough effort, deaf people could probably do something musical. Now, singing would be a very hard one, but I bet you they could be good percussionists because they can feel vibrations and stuff. I bet you there's such a thing as a deaf percussionist somewhere in the world who's very good. Probably a thing. Do you think everyone has the potential to sing at a level that will satisfy them as a person? Now that's a tough one because as a person who sings for a living, I am not often satisfied with how well I sing. So that's a really tough one because the people who think they're really good are often the people who won't take lessons and are worse than they think they are. So knowing how good you are at something is very different from another person judging you about how good you are at something. Or another way to say this is you are often your worst critic. So that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Beethoven was deaf. That is an oversimplification of what happened to Beethoven. Beethoven went deaf later in life. Thinking Beethoven was born and couldn't hear and then all of a sudden could write music is one of those gross oversimplifications of people not knowing their history. Beethoven was not born deaf. He went deaf because of I think it has to do with back then ingesting a lot of lead in their paint or dishes that had something that caused tinnitus or something like that. So anyway. Even at a professional level, people still go to coaches. Yeah, and if I was like a professional opera singer, which I am, but I don't actually sing in opera halls and do solos a lot of times, I would probably still use a voice teacher, but I don't, because I don't sing at that level a lot of the time. The more you are good at something, the more you know how bad you are at it. That's a good way of saying it, yes. How do I want to finish this build here? Let's plan out how we're gonna do this. We're gonna hack missiles. We're gonna board the side rooms. And we're gonna try to missiles. And then start fires. So what do I do to help with that? Higher level mind control might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Although I could get fourth shield, I probably should just do this. Much as I want to do other stuff, that's probably the way to go here. Alright. He was already professional when he started losing his hearing. Beethoven was a very accomplished composer. Like, he wrote for Napoleon, I think. The Eroica Symphony, which I think was his third symphony, I believe was written for Napoleon and was played for Napoleon or something. I forget exactly, but like, was it Napoleon? I think it was Napoleon. Like, he was, people have a lot of misconceptions or weird thoughts about history, about certain things. And a lot of times it's reinforced by pop culture being wrong. Or like if you watch the movie Amadeus, they think that's exactly how Mozart was or something like that. And you know, you got to remember, these are pop culture things a lot of the time that aren't exactly historically accurate. Yay for no dodges. Tinnitus is neurological disorder, so the lead thing is probable. I forget the exact causes and all that stuff of Beethoven going deaf, and I think historically we don't know exactly, but I also think there's been some scientific studies done. Like, I don't know if they dug up Beethoven's corpse or something, but I've read scientific studies talking about causes of Beethoven's deafness and stuff. I think a lot of it has been scientists doing studies about what they think is the most probable cause, and I think that is what I remember reading, that the most probable cause was something about lead in the paint of the dishes that they ate, causing tinnitus or something like that. Alright, let's see here. Napoleon was of average height. Oh, was he really? He was not as short as they make him out to be in, you know, fictional things like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Dodge. Lead or mercury is likely, yeah. Probably need to bring all of those guys, but it's fine. God, this hacking on my weapons is so annoying, but it's fine. Right, sorry, it's a really interesting discussion we're having. I need to focus, though. I would like to get fire in here. good. A missile in here. I never did use the ramming speed thing. Sorry about that, RPG. Sorry about not using the ramming thing. I could do it now, but I don't want to do too much hull damage. Although, I guess I could take out their heal bay that way, right? I'm just going to be patient for now. Might control this guy. I'm going to bring back these guys. Because fighting in a fire should be safe for these guys. Lead mercury go to your brain, get stuck and mess with the brain, cause things similar to autism and tinnitus, assuming you didn't just straight up die from it. Okay. 2 more phases we can use the ramming. Yeah, it's true. It's really hard to crew kill in your mod. RPG with these stronger anti-boarding dudes and all the other stuff. It's fine though, it's fine. Right, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna swap out our borders because these guys are getting low. There. Ooh, just in time. You guys go heal. Good. Let them in. Whoops. Didn't mean to let them out though. Oh well. Speaking of lead, you only learned about Thomas Mitchell Jr. today. One man created both leaded gasoline and CFCs. Dude did not like the environment. Okay. I'd have an ounce of challenge. Only an ounce though. Any more and it's too much. We're almost done. Almost done with the crew kill. But I don't want to have an ounce of challenge. I want it to be easy mode. Okay, come on. Wow, they didn't even kill either of them. God damn it. Okay. There, hopefully that'll finish these guys off. Come on, don't get out. Don't get out. For the love of God, please don't get out. Beautiful. Alright, this. And never gonna be able to fire my weapons again. The whole cloaking hacking cycle thing, but the fight's basically safe, so it's fine. It's really annoying. You know what? It's actually faster for me to kill hacking by bringing my dudes back with my instant teleport thing. And then port him back in there. I think that's actually faster than trying to bust our way through the doors. Alright, he is preparing his stuff there, though. Let's swap to this here. We had a triple dodge with 24%. So lucky, chat. So lucky. Alright. Clearly a hacker. Clearly, because I need that help. Oh, he almost did damage right there at the end, somehow. Our 0 dodges. After our so lucky dodges. Okay. The run's been so overpowered that you just hope it hasn't been dull. No, these are the fun ones to me. These are the ones that I look forward to on viewership day. The ones I dread are the ones. Sorry to Mr. Keys, but like the ones where I'm like having to try hard. Where the ship is balanced. Because balanced, like vanilla FTL, is completely unbalanced against the player, because that's just how FTLs you know, designed. So this is what I like on viewership day, when I have a strong ship where I don't have to, you know, be freaking frustrated the whole time because FTL's punishing me for some crime I committed in a past life or something. Kill him with a ram to show off. Okay, I will ram him to start the next phase, and then I'll ram him to finish the third phase. That'll be the thing to do. Player torture is balanced. FTL torture is not. Because, obviously. Yes, obviously. Okay, so do this. Hack this. Let you guys go work on that. Why did I have this thing online? I did not mean this thing to be online. Okay. I'll try to use flak as intended. Failed even trying to use as intended. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. And take out the... Wait, what? The hell? I did something wrong there. Oh, okay. It spawns a crew. What do I want to take out? I want to take out... I guess I can't take out his... He doesn't have weapons. This is weird. So I can't take out... I can take out drone control here, I think, right? Okay. Alright. Actually, we want to take out piloting is what we want to do, I think. Hoping to hear your thoughts on this drawing I've made of a Dawn Walker. Alright, I'll look at that after this run. I keep forgetting to swap this out. I don't know why I did that. We've taken 2 damage somehow. Complete and utter failure to take any amount of damage on this OP ship. Why am I... Okay, it's the... It's not actually any of my crew, that's the spawned crew, so I can ignore that sound. Okay, maybe I can look at this little picture now. What is this? So, it looks like a cat. A glowing cat in a cave. I like the glowingness to it. Its arms look a little short to me. But the furriness, and is it like a ninja? It's got something going on with its like fur on its face. It's like a white ninja cat. The thing that stands out as slightly strange looking to me are the short arms, but besides that, it looks pretty cool. The computer thing. Oh, you're right. It was self damage. It was that. That's the only damage we've taken. All right. If I scrap, can't do anything with that. All right. So we can do full hull damage. So I think it's 8 hull damage. So take out the missile. We board into here. Auto fire. Self-inflicted damage doesn't count. Okay, good. I'm going to try to take no non-self-inflicted damage. Oh, I can't do that with 2 Zoltans in there, actually. Can't do the micro-pause thing. This is not going to last long enough, is it? Nope. Okay. Well, we'll just have to hope that we have enough dodges with 4 shields here. Alright. And you're so lucky dodging every single shot. I never dodge every single shot. Actually, we had 0 shields when that came through. We just had 4 shields, plus the amount of dodge we had was just enough. Alright, I think ramming for 8 damage finishes him. Let's see. Where's Hull? GG! GG Cookie Time, the Unbreakable, which is a good description. We took barely any damage this entire run. I don't know if we... I think we got hit by 1 or 2 missiles outside the boss fight that did a little damage. Took 4 damage for trying to steal civilian supplies twice. Is that all that happened? Check that score. 49-59, not even that high score. What? That feels like really low scrap for being a boarding run the entire run. I guess all of our bonus rewards were frickin' free crew or something. And score, any free stuff we get doesn't count towards score. Free drone parts, weapons, and augments. So I think I think most of the scrap gains we had was in free crew and free weapons slash drone parts. That's crazy. We weren't supposed to do math. Don't worry. That's all I got in me. Alright, my friends. Well, that was a super fun run. I like being OP. Thank you again to RPG for that super fun ship. Next run is probably going to be a lot harder, and it's going to take me a little bit to set up, because I'm going to have to download the latest hyperspace and swap some stuff out. So, quick stand, stretch break, use the restroom. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, I have to do a little mod outside the game manipulation to make it work. But, y'all enjoy chair time, and I'll see you in just a bit, my friends.